Good morning and welcome to the Breakfast Club. My name is Darren Hancock and here we are for Friday the 29th of November. Let's get started. Let's look at the daily. Hope you all had a great day. I'm going to meet up with Lucas today out here in Vancouver. It'll be fun to finally meet up with one of my subscribers, so I'm excited to meet Lucas. All right, so let's look at the daily here. Start with the daily. Good morning, Hadi. How you doing? Okay. This hopefully will be a little smoother setup than we had yesterday. All right, so we hit the edge of this box yesterday. So this Bissy. Today's the 20 day. Either it's going to be a continuation for 2021 down here, or it's going to reverse direction, come back up either 2021 direction, creating our little swing above. And we're right in the middle of this whole range from yesterday. If you take that nice and big, you'll see. So really it's 50%, or just over the 50% here. So you can see this is anybody's game this morning. And as we get down into the lower time frames, we've hit the new week opening gap below us, event horizon. So we've traded below this level, this swing, and we're coming back into this candle. So the potential is that we'll come back up. I would imagine we'd come back up into this wick. Oh, we already hit the 50% of that wick. If we do hit again, we're going to come back up into here, inside this inversion, and inside this candle here, while still being inside this large breaker right here. Last down close candle before taking all this. So we're expecting this breaker to provide some strength, though we have not. Well, maybe we do. We've had a body trade below that candle, but nothing below the swing. So I am slightly bearish overall. I think this can come back up into this range, and now we might get a bearish return. If we start eating through this candle, then we're looking for an upside objective up here again. And we'll use this here inversion, because now that we've taken this, we're going to look for this inversion to be able to provide support. So if we get this as a bullish candle that turns into a bull candle here and trades above that level, then we're going to look for this area here as support, because now we've got one that wants to go short, one that wants to go long. So you're back to wondering which direction it's going to go. So I'd have to say we're turning into a bullishness if we close above that level. If we don't, if we roll over and continue coming back down now that we've taken out this candle, if we roll over and take out the mean threshold, then I'd say we're going to head back lower. Thanks, Eddie. Hope you're doing well as well. Hello, Curry Fishball. How are you doing this morning? That's the hourly. Let's look at the 15-minute. 15 minutes giving us that a reversal here. we want to see, and we haven't had a body trade above this level here yet, so this could be the false bull idea. So we've got this just a small change in direction, but here's you're in a small range and you already cleared the small range, but we haven't cleared it with a body yet. See how the body opened right on top of it? And that's the research we've talked about. Somebody needs to make that. I haven't done it yet, so we'll just have a look right here. We've got this one and this one. It loses its luster if it has to dig all the way back down into this one. You want to see it stay open. So we'll see how. It's going for a full fill and it's given a little poke through. You want to see it snap off there and return. If not, then we're going to go deeper. So you've got the mean threshold of this candle and this little Sibian version here. That's got to snap off there really hard and fast now. And this looks like the opening range gap or the regular trading hours gap. If it comes back and gives that a full fill, wicks it, and then leaves from there. So far we're slightly bullish there, but it's changing up on us. We'll see what the next 13 seconds brings us. And then I'll go into, let's just go into some, literally closed below it right there, tapped it. Regular trading hours gap. Where? Let's see, go. 6:30. So now I'm back to bearishness again. So you can see how those two overlapped one another. This one here looked like it was going to go long, but we didn't get a body trade above here. Look at that, literally froze right on it. And it's this reverse when you look at it on a 15-minute chart up here, traded below it, came back into the order block. We got a reversal, traded deeper into this range with this as our downside objective. Rolled over, came down, hit it right here, and then went through it. So you know the range is going to extend. It extended, cleared out the bottom of the range, and then showed you a reversal. You thought, oh, that'd be great. If we can close above here, then that might give us a deeper run back into this range, keeping in mind that you still have this downside, or this cluster here, and these two inside a larger range, if that would be the upside objective to reach for. So we're back doing the same thing again. See that? But this body has closed, opened below, closed right on it, opened right on it. So we'll see if that leaves that small little portion of their regular trading hour gap open. And we'll see if we're going to go higher. It just looks like it's just come back to this candle's mean threshold inside that order block to go lower. So let's see if that gives us what we're looking for. Good morning, Craig. How are you doing this morning? All right, let's go check out some of these other ones here. Put that back to, I'm going to put that on the 1 minute chart because we're going to keep an eye on that. This is ES. Let's look at the daily. So you see how we've traded above this level already. Well, this is the level you want to see it come back into and freeze right there. And as you can see, on Tuesday, we opened above it, came back, tapped it, left, went up to rejection block, opened again, went back into the consequent encroachment of this, ran higher, and now we're right into the 50% of this wick. Reversed all the way back down, didn't quite touch our inversion again, and now we're going higher. So we're looking for this candle to start running higher, clear out these relative equal highs above us, and create new highs. So it feels more bullish than bearish. Let's have a look what British pound is up to. Sorry, let me get that back to here. I want to show you the hourly, see where we're going on the hourly. Beautiful reversal here. Back into discount array right here. Beautiful. Right back up into premium array again. You want to see it take this low out here. And then you're coming back into a small lower range and see how you act off of 6013 to 6012. See how it acts off there. If we take this low, we're already through the mean threshold of that, so chances are we're going to just clip off of here, reverse, get back down to that range. And if you get through here, look for a revisit back on the discount array down here at 5996. So look at the pound. British pound has got a reversal going on right now. Traded back up into it beautifully here. Looking for a discount. Use these order blocks to go lower. So I'm bearish on British pound now that you're inside this range. So watch for the potential reversal here. That's the hourly. You have to get down to the 15-minute now. There's the reverse there. Takes out the Asian low. This is so classic of a setup of Asia. So obvious. This happens so many times. Look for this kind of setup. And when you have this indicator, this ICT sessions one setup for life, it marks out the Asian low, the London low, and New York and all that. But I want you to see this. When you see this consolidation happening in Asia and a nice little run up into the Judas swing into London, you start to see this reversal. So there's your first indication. And now your goal is to get below this, revisit it. So that's like a consolidation or a cam model, right? With the leg. So that'd be like a big cam 1, 2, 3. So there's your cam model 3s. As soon as you take out that low. So you've got the reversal already happening in London. You see it reverses back in, gives you an opportunity to get in right there for a short. Takes off, comes down, takes out. We want to wait for it to take out the Asian session. Comes back up inside the cluster right here. This breaker that takes out all these highs. Comes right back inside there, like right there. See that? No body breaks that high of the wick. They all land on it. Then we finally clear the Asian session low. right there with this candle. Then what do? We trade back up, bing, and we hit it right here. And that's you get short off of that. So that'd be a CAM model 1 entry for continuation lower. This happens so many times. If you just look at the consolidation, just look at it, the whole Asian session should be looking much like a CAM model entry. So look at the whole Asian session as a CAM model. So whenever you trade, drop below it and through it, look for a retap of it before going lower or higher if you're coming from the top. So if, let's say you went in here and you said, I want to come back for a CAM model 1 entry here because I think this is going to go a lot higher. You can see that run it. You don't look at that as a Judas swing, as that's okay. So as soon as you break through 50% of it right here on a close, you go, ooh, I'm on the wrong side of that. So you enter in for a long there, and you go, I'm on the wrong side of that. It comes down, almost hits your stop loss. Enters, probably would have tapped your stop loss right there. Give you an opportunity to get your trade out. Depends where your stop loss was sitting, how many ticks below. There's a little fair value gap sitting right here. It fills that, and then finally leaves. So if you look, putting your stop loss, you think, if it does run, it's going to come to here. Or you say you got your stop taken. Then you go, I'll wait for it to come back and revisit this. If it does, good. If it doesn't, you have to wait quite a few hours or before it comes back, hits your level, and say, now I can get short on that again. You'll recoup your losses. If you went for a CAM 2 to here, you would have recouped your losses already. And you can move to the sidelines once you've regathered up your loss. Anyway, that's the British pound. That happens in any asset class. $15-minute Asian session. Drop below, come back inside. Look at that. How many times do you get opportunities to get in on that, to go short? Let's have a look at oil. These were the levels that we pointed out yesterday. It hit that nicely. Came down, hit the discount, went to the premium, went to the discount, came all the way back up into the premium of that range. From there to there. It's right back into this box again, so you have to take this, move it to here because you're inside the small range now. I went to premium, into discount, came back into the order block because you have a reversal here. Came back right up into it. Finally cleared out this right here. It gives you the indication we're going to go lower. We take out the discount array. We have another one over here. Drop below it. Come back up inside it right here. Extend the range. And then a quick reversal. Small little imbalance here. Traded right above it. Tapped it. And then quickly shot up and cleared out all the liquidity above the market. Come back. We've traded above here. Come back. Tap this level. We want to see that go higher now. So looking for crude oil to go higher. So Craig will be happy with that. Looking for these levels. So Craig, if you're watching, I'm looking for crude oil to get to here. That's the next upside objective right now. Well, actually, if I'm overshooting, it's the rejection block. It's 69.64 first. And then a revisit of the 50% of that wick. We'll have to come back to that and have a look, see if that pans out today. I'd like to see that come back down, give this a little a tap on top here, and then start driving higher. Oh, we have come back into this one. That's the swing high. Right back and tapping into here. Yeah, that makes sense. It shouldn't touch that now. You want to see this actually stay open now that we've come back into we have a reverse. Come back up inside. Now you're down to this one. You're inside this range here now, so you're inside that premium and this discount down here. So you really want to start seeing that accelerate through this level. We have an upside that's clear for oil. Good morning, Craig. Hope you had some of that. Trading silver today. Take a long on NQ. I was waiting for more deeper down stop run. You're neutral. Got it. Bitcoin. Let's go to the daily. That was our upside objective with the carrot yesterday. No, it wasn't yesterday. That was a long time ago. So we've traded above right here. We've come back inside it. And now you want to see it get through this level here. And it's just coming through there, 97,406 right now. If it gets above that on a close today, next week's going to open and you're aiming for your carrot over 100 grand. See how you act inside this box here now. Gold. You can get a retrace all into that. I like the idea that this consequent encroachment that the breaker holds. And I'd like to see it kick out of here now and start going higher. Take out these highs and start rolling back up into this little box above us here. That would be my idea for gold. TSX. Mom and Dad's going to be happy with that. Ah, thank you. Look at this. This is interesting because it's watch here. So I'm just trying to show you, remember the patterns we keep looking for when we want to trade up. You trade back into the cluster of candles here. And see how we trade all the way back down into this cluster. You see this giant cluster here. We trade all the way back to it. We tapped it, which is good. We wanted to see that leave from there. It hit, reversed, it came inside that imbalance right here, and then came back. Where did it come back to? Deeper inside this cluster. Now if I take this fib tool, keep your eye on that level right there. %. Hit it, and we actually gapped up today, which is great. That puts our natural gas a lot higher. I think I was calling for this to go lower. I would typically say take the high. I lose my luster, or lose the love of this going anywhere in the direction I want to go through once you take out the mean threshold. You hear me say that lots, so that's what I should have been saying yesterday. But there was a few hours it was going down, so it can technically kept going down yesterday. For today, before that got started, before the market opened, I'd say, oh, I want that to stay right there. I don't want to see it leave from me, or stay right there. I want to see it leave. And we would have had a nice upstart, and you would have seen probably a pre-market that would have been way up here anyway. So that's good. I like that. Now if we can just start getting above here, I'd appreciate that, please. This is all relative equal highs. I don't want to see it just return to the bottom of this candle at 1466 and then get a reaction off that and start coming back into this gap that is created here. I want to see that really dig up into here now, into that gap one more time. We've already worked through it, and you have to include the imbalance. So this time I want to see an attempt to get up here with a body. If we can get a body above that, then this little cluster here becomes that cluster right there. I guess I would have to go all the way and include this. That's quite a huge run we can come back into. So you want to see that pop up, come back into anywhere inside that range, and then continue pushing higher. And we're getting into the winter months now, so let's see if that starts to manifest. Wheat finally hit our objective we're looking for here. Now I want to see if wheat continues to rock through this. It's coming down, just tapping the top of this SIBI. So there's your fair value gap fill. I want to see if that turns into an inversion now by dropping below it, come back into it, and then start reaching for these lows. Or if this is just your setup for a continuation to run up higher. So we've got our reversal happening, taking out all these lows, come back inside it. So wheat is at a nice golden opportunity right now, golden wheat, to react off of here and start to drive back up. And if we see this close back up above here again, look for a run for these equal highs. There's a little imbalance above you here already. But I'd be optimistic to look for a run back up to these equal highs in wheat. And what are we looking for here? Right back to this imbalance. So right back into this thing. So we're stuck between whether or not we roll over here and clear out this low. These little fair value gaps, you got BISIs inside here with this gap. If we end up taking out the BISI on this side, look for the equal lows, and you want to look for see where we're sitting right now. There's a small little imbalance right there. It came back, hit it, and we're having a bit of a reaction off of that, which is, I think, is kind of neat. We have traded below that level though. That's literally right on it. One tick below would have taken you out if you would have been looking for this as support. You need to get a body above that. The only body you got is this one here. It opened above it and came back. You want to see I'd like to see a bullish body get above that. So you want to see if this little gap that we just hit here gets traded through again. You want to see this little busy stay open for soybeans. Yeah, we're trading back into this reversal right now in coffee. So coffee may have hit just a little peak for us. If we come back up into that level, that may be your short. If you're wrong and it trades through it, catch the reversal to break even and then get back in sync with going longer. Because this small range here, you're already back in through 50% of it, and you've come back to this old high here. So I'd expect to see this now get through this level. So you'd want to see it come up to here. If it is going to reverse, you want to see this low get taken out, used as support to go lower. If it doesn't, it pops through it, look for a reverse, catch the run right off the top of that inversion, and continue going higher with coffee. Hit our downside objective. Now we're looking for you're going to replay this again in cotton. That order, that fair value gap right there, that busy 72.84 upside. If it breaks that, going higher. Sugar. We've traded below this level. Look for a return into it and continue going lower. Live cattle's flat. Cocoa. We've traded above this level. We've come back to it. Now you want to see it start driving higher. Cocoa going higher in cocoa. Lumber. It's going to take out this low. Use this low to go lower. Flat on this. More slightly bearish on lumber. Banks. You wanted silver, right, Greg? SLV. S. Oh, we had a nice little kick off of that. Lows taken. Traded back up inside this. Extended the range. We've gapped up above here. It's come back, tap this. So yeah, I'll be bullish on this, Craig. But you're bullish now between this little cluster and this cluster right here. So you've got two breakers arguing with each other right now. You got this guy right here. If that's an up close candle, let me see that one. Yeah, that guy. Oops. What the heck is that? Let the battle begin. So we traded, this is that cluster that I've been showing you on all the other charts. When you're looking for a certain cluster that you want to see break above to show a break in structure inside this range here now, you've got that chunk above you that you want to reach for, but you got to get through this first. Because typically if we've taken out a high, which you'll see right here, that high was taken, creates this reversal. Literally gap down below it. You go, great. Now, if I could trade back into that level, I could go short from there. And you've already extended the range. You go, oh, that's what I'd be aiming for. It's down here. And that's already happened. So then you see the reverse happen here. You go, great. Now I want to see that high get taken. It doesn't. It runs through it. and then extends the range longer or shorter. Now we've capped up above this level and that level with a body. Come back, tap it. Now you're looking for this to go higher, and you're inside this range. You've got this level here, discount, this level here, premium, and you've got this breaker. Breaker takes out the low, and breaker takes out highs. So you want to see this candle and this candle have a little battle right now, and you'd be gambling, saying, I think it's going to go higher, I think it's going to go lower. There's no way you could tell me based on that chart for sure where it's going to go, other than I'm 50% at the present time, 51% more bullish than bearish, because we've literally gapped up above this, using this as support to go higher. And that's the ceiling you have to drill through. And if you break through that on a close in the next hour or so, then you look for a fill in this. And if you can get above that, then you're really laughing. You're looking at for the equal highs, and then look for support off of here to go higher. That's what I got for you there, Greg. Greg, that is all I have for you, my friend. Let's get back into. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, the kids have taken off. They've left. So here's your 1 minute. Reverse, taking out this low. Cleaned above. Did we get it right here? Yep. That candle right there gave you your long. Takes the highs, pay yourself. Now you want to see all this give support. It doesn't. So you wait for that candle to get taken to the upside. It does right here. You get a return to it right there. Taps it. And we're going higher. So we're still looking for that 2021 to make a new high. Getting through this level here now. Does that make sense to you, Craig? What I showed you there in silver? We'll come back and revisit it and see if our 51% bullishness continues for the day. See how we're back up here in this 15 minute. So I'd expect to see a level of retracement now, back into these relative equal highs. This candle here. So I'll be looking for 912 to 909. And 909 puts us right here. So if we retrace back into this little Fair Valley Gap Missy, I'd want to see it retrace to that. Leave this chunk open down here in the 15-minute chart, and then go higher. And you want to see it bust through here now on the 15-minute chart. And if we start taking out this candle at 894, that's one tick below this candle here. There's 908, 907. We filled that. Now let's see a reaction off of here. Get right through there. Now I'm looking for that. It's a long. I don't know why it loves to just give me this whole bounce around, connect, not connect crap. As soon as I put the trade on, see that? Now it's having connections issues. Come on. So we're aiming for a higher objective today. Come back, we've tapped here. We've run into all of this. So in the next 15 minutes or so, we could see another retap into an institutional order flow entry drill for a long. So we'll see how that goes. This is one of those ones you don't get out of too soon. It's going to be rather deep. Stop loss. Do you guys have any big plans for the weekend? Lucas and I are going to meet up at a coffee shop in town. Or just CD. Backstreet gamblers. Little backstreet traders. We're going to meet up at the coffee shop here in Vancouver. Find support off the top of this, no? You want to see this snap off of here. Any big plans for the weekend, you guys? No one? It's our coffee date, yes. I'll go on coffee dates with you guys when I come to your countries eventually and meet up with some of you guys. It's a big coffee date. So now that we've revisited this high right here, see that high? We've revisited it, tap it, and leave. I like that. So now I'm going to take my stop loss and say I don't want to be revisiting this again. I want to see that last little piece stay open. And this order block here, hold price and keep pushing higher. So lock in profits. And we'll just see if that rides. And we're looking for, again, our daily objective. So I'm trying to learn how to hold something and stop moving things around. So I have to settle for a $300 day. If it's, and you see this, you start looking at this, you go, oh, but you're up 1,800 bucks. What are you nuts? Why aren't you giving that? Hey, don't focus on this. Wish I could just move it to the sidelines and just ignore it right now. I want to let it sit here because we're looking for our upside objective. Let's look for the hourly here. Well, this is 1 minute. Let's go to 1 hour. So our upside objective is going to be right here. These little daily fair value gaps you got up here. We want to see if we get those new day opening gaps. That's the draw. If we trade up here and come back into this, look for it to go higher. And that takes us all the way back into this candle again. That makes up for that mess we had yesterday. Look for that fill. We just hit the fill of this here. So you should really take off a portion there. I'm hoping to drive right through this now. We're back into this candle. You should really pay yourself here. Let's take a couple, 2 off of there, and we shall sell those. Take some profit off of there. We're already in profit already, so only makes sense. Clear out an old high, fill a fair value gap, pay yourself a portion there. And we can do this in ones. We've got 4 left. I want to see this candle, this whole block get eaten through. We came into it once, through the mean threshold of that. I like it. Now I want to see it really start to come back into this level. So we're looking for the blue boxes above us here. This has been refilled. So now you're going to say, let's move our stop loss into a fail safe. Where would the fail safe be? So you're going to trail your stop loss up to, I don't want to see this candle's low get taken. There's nothing in here for it to revisit. So I wouldn't want to see it come ripping through here. If it does, then we're out. We got an upside objective we're aiming for, which is the first one is 21,000. It's right here. We'll put our senior carrot right here at 21,000. Russell, good morning. And you're always kind of keeping in mind, as soon as we start taking out old highs here, and I like the fact that we've drilled through that level over here. I wonder if I can get rid of this. Positions. Orders. Yeah, there we go. See, we got through this level at 29.45. And we're through that right now. That's a good sign. So we didn't just get a quick reaction off of that. Now I want to see us get a body through this and leave this portion open. This now creates that BISI that we're looking for. We get a body above it, come back, support inside it, all the way back down to the mean threshold of this candle. That's all fair game for it to return to. So you look for this. Now that you've hit that, you look for any opportunity to see a reversal happening. We're hitting rejection block. And I really want to see that march through here and not just hit the rejection block, turn around and come back down. So when you see these reversals like this, your eyes on those going, my failsafe has to be up in here. Because if that breaks that, comes back into this candle to look for a lower run, I don't want to give up any profits in here that I potentially got. So you're locking in $2,000 here. And that's my reason. And now you have to trust that. And sometimes it'll come back, tap you out, and then go all the way back up again. So you want to be one tick below here. So if you get a body trade below there, sometimes the wick come back, does the damage, takes you out, but the body still stays above this level. You go, it took me out. You wait for it to reset, get back in sync with the market, horse threw you off, jump back on the horse and get going again. This is all good. We have this continuation setup happening. We have a BISI reclaimed multiple times, and then you reclaim the top of it, and you want to see that continue going higher. So it's a reclaimed fair value gap. So I think Hadi and I are next. Our next coffee date is Hadi out in Toronto. If there's anybody else out in Toronto, you can meet up with Hadi and I. Well, that'll be in April, and I'll be sitting. Oh no, the next coffee date is with Abs down in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So I look forward to meeting up with Abs, having some coffee, having a chat, see how his son's doing. He's off to medical school. And those of you who've been around for a while, that was the guy called the Oracle. He picked a run one day, and it's like he called it before it happened. I was like, "You're like the Oracle." So his son has been affectionately known as the Oracle. He's off at med school, which we're really happy for him. And then his dad came on, and his dad started taking over. So Abs has joined us ever since. So that's quite a while ago. So I'll be looking forward to meeting up with Abs next year. So now we've seen this consolidation, right? So you're looking for a CAM Model 1 entry. We have this displacement candle. CAM Model 1 entry. You don't want to see it get below this low. So my stop loss goes to here, one tick below. So if we trade through the mean threshold, we're going lower. So this is my stop loss. Fail safe tells me inside here is where I want to see. So there's your CAM 1 model. You want to see that continue going higher now. Ideally, you don't want to see this. So you're watching this. So you say, I don't want to see that come back into that level. I want to see it leave from here. If it keeps coming back and revisiting, you start to go, well, it starts to lose its love, my love for that thing now. If it keeps revisiting that level, you want to see it, the algorithm show you, I'm here, I'm tapping, and I'm leaving. I've got a purpose. I'm still heading for this old high here. I'm inside this next one up here. So I'm inside this breaker that takes out that low. And you're heading into near the mean threshold of it right here. So the potential is that we can run right through this, take me out. So that's where my fail safe is going to be right here. Stop loss sitting here. That's what you want to see. Just start accelerating away from that level. Now, if we break the high, I'm going to give this a bit more legs. But I want you to kind of keep in mind, just because we made back all we lost yesterday, I'm looking for this. I don't want to see this low get taken out now. And you want to see some mucho gusto. You want to see some love here. Let's go get some legs. Maybe if I make the candles bigger, it'll feel better. There you go. 6 seconds, close up nice and high, and it's a 18 candle, 16 candle, 17 candle, 18 candle, 16 goes low, 17 goes against that, 18 continues, so 19, you want to see 19, so 6, 17, 18, 19, all the way up to 21 now. But 19 can reverse off of 18, so we're into the 18th minute right now. So I don't see 18 reverse off of 17, which it can definitely do. You want to see this continue, high, high, high. See these little blue dots, so you want to see those keep climbing higher. This is what you don't want to see. So 18, 19, 20, what you would call the afternoon squabblers. It's like the 9, 10, 11, 12 we have in the morning. I call those the squabblers in the morning. The afternoon ones are the 16, 17, 18, 19, all the way up to 21. So this is how you got to try and manage. I've got to get myself in that habit of how am I going to manage this now? Once you get into the trade, you continue to manage it on the micro level, you're going to get taken out. Eventually, it's going to show you something that's going to say I'm going in the opposite direction, which is great if you want to catch it an early reversal. Now that we've taken out this high here, we're looking for any chance to see a reversal. And right now, it's not really giving us a heck of a lot. I don't see anything in here right now. So you'd expect this to slowly grind up still. But we can have a whip through and take out all the trailing stops that are sitting in here behind us. Let's say we have this inversion or this busy right here. I'm wondering if it's going to take, it'd have to take out this here. That would literally sit right on top of my stop loss. We'll get through the, there's a little tiny imbalance right there. I'm going to be one tick below here. See that? There's a little tiny one right here. And we have this one here has been filled. We've got this order block here has been taken on the downside. You've come back into it. I'm going to close out my trade. It makes sense. I'll wait. Now I want to wait to see if that breaks this high. It looks like it's coming lower. I'm looking right in here. And we've got the structure break already. Found support, looking lower. Did you get on that was as well, Curryfish? Good for you. It's $2,700. And you got to stick to your rules, right? As soon as you see that break in structure, think, where could that come back down to? Can I tolerate that kind of loss? And that was $1,000 worth of resistance back that way, right? So good for you, Curryfish. I hope you got some My final take profit is 29,950 buy side liquidity. 29,9. Oh, up here. Yeah. Now you're going to see this. So we got through that little imbalance here. And what do we reach for? Back to this order block. Here, I want to see this get taken. I traded it, lost my funded account that day. Oh, sorry to hear that. So you don't want to get caught in a bull trap here, even though we do have upside objectives. You really want to see these three get taken to the upside to get a return back into the carrot again. We're inside this range. So I'll look for, I'm going to see this candle here get taken to the upside. Carla had to wake me up this morning. She says, "Hey, isn't your show starting already?" I was like, "Oh, I'm late again." And my alarms are all set for Alberta time, so it's throwing me off an hour. So there's the return into it. See how it's rounding. This is where you can get caught in those bull traps, right? And that was a bull trap where you say, "Oh, look, I've seen that return back." I see a small little imbalance right here. If I open this up, no, go ahead. Yeah, yeah. So there's a little imbalance here. Charlie's birthday, turned 83. Return into this level right here, and through it, and now you're looking for this to extend even lower now. So we could be starting in one of those 2027, 22. So I'm looking for 2027 or 2027 and then 3032 to create a nice little swing point, and then for us to resume going higher. So here was our little imbalance. You want to see it come back up. That's why I said I want to see it trade through here. I don't want to be caught in a bull trap. And I just rolled over it. Finally took that level right there. And now we've extended the range further. And you're digging deeper into this range here now. So pull your fib tool from here to here. %. We're into that discount array area now. We could revisit this once again, 72% or 70% optimum trade entry reversal. And there's a tiny little BISI down here still at 923. So that's how you kind of save your butt. See how much of the profit we would have given back had we let our stop loss just sit way back here. That's why you're fail safe. You got to say, yeah, I want to move my stop loss. Don't want to move my stop loss. I was at a $300 in profit. That's probably where we would have been coming back to. So you look for your fail safe up here. Where does it fail for me and go in the opposite direction? And as soon as you see that, slam your stop loss up against there and practice that in your demo trading, paper trading accounts. Just mark up your charts, you'll see. DeMilo, how are you doing? I'm very well, thank you, sir. I'm very, very well. Curryfish. I paper traded it, lost my funded account that day. Whereabouts you at, DeMilo? I can't remember what part of the world you're in. But welcome wherever you're from. Welcome, welcome. So you basically you're looking for a return back into this order block and you want to start eating through it. So once again, you want to see not only this candle get taken, that little fair value gap you see there, you want to see that get taken to the upside, this cluster here, or that candle right there to get taken to the upside, and then start saying, all right, now we're going to get above these equal highs and use them for support to go higher. Otherwise, I'm just trading back inside this range again. And this would just go to 50%. You think, oh, now it's finally going higher. Then it rolls over on you again. You go, oh, this stuff doesn't work. Yeah, it does. You got to be pulling your fib tool here from here to here now. In that spot. You've just hit over 50%. Back to the order block we talked about. And see the reaction you're getting off of it. It's starting to come down lower. You want to see this take out. No, there's nothing in here. You want to see that just continue going lower. Is because we've got really nothing to reach for in here. Look for this here. If we get through that at 25% left of that range, so that'd be 75% ultimate entry reversal. Anywhere inside there would be a potential for us to continue on the downside. I wouldn't be excited about this long until we got above here. And then you got to get back through that cluster there. When you think about the range that you're in from, and these are kind of things you have to keep in mind too when you're taking that trade. Say, well, if it gets above there, then it's definitely going higher. No, it's inside this range, and you're above the 50%. It'd have to be down in here for you to catch that for the run up. So see where you're seeing this BISI now becomes an inversion. We're coming into it now. So here's your opportunity for this to roll over and come back down. If we trade through it, it's going to come back and tap at least just below the 50% level here. So you can catch a long, so you can get a discount inside a larger range. And now it's just popped above 50% right there. It's inside this little piece right here. So you're trying to squeeze in or force a trade in an area that's showing you a small range right now. You could get a bounce in here, go lower. You could key off of that, go higher while you're paying a premium to hopefully run up into a higher premium so you can get your money off there. Stop loss, sit down here. That's why you want to make sure you're watch right here. Do we get a body above that? We did right here. Enter. That's your long right there. Your stop loss would have to sit right below here. Because if we trade through this again on the downside, then this here now becomes a run back down into that range, and there's nothing down here that would hold price. I have no SIBI on this side to support price, so this could just rip right through that. I want to see that now that it's all been balanced. I'd like to see that just accelerate all the way up into here now. So there's your long stop loss here, and I want to see that go up here. Again, ideally you want to see a break above here. You just wanted a discount at your 50%. So you don't want to see this here now get taken on the downside. So it's come right back to it. Tap the bottom of it. Now you want to see acceleration. Higher, higher, not lower, higher. If you start to close below that level right now, get out. You're coming back into this range and there's nothing in here that it wants to come back to. So that's what you want to see there, accelerate up. Lovely. Now you move yourself to break even. As soon as you take that high there, move to break even. You're 50%. Do what you want, but that's what I would do. That's what I would do. So we're calling for all this. We wanted this. We didn't want to see it break that. It hit that perfectly. Now we said we don't want to see it break below that. As soon as it takes that high, move to break even plus the cost of your trade. And then hopefully this candle will hold price, and you don't want to see the downside get taken. See, and let's just make this bigger so you can see why that's a break-even trade. If we took our trade below 50% for a premium, stop loss now moves just up here plus cost. So you don't want to see this get refilled. And we're one tick below here. If it takes that one, you'd have to take all of them, but I like that last one as my most sensitive one. See that? Came right back in, gave this a fill. That's it. And we're just below there. You don't want to be any lower than that now. You're literally coming back, give you stop loss a scare. And now I'd move my stop loss right up in the air. I don't want to see that get revisited now. This order block here is important. This is when you're starting to say, well, why are you chasing your stop loss up so much? That's about studying price action so much that you don't want to see this. And you're just finding ways to really zero in on it. And if you're wrong, who cares? Get back on the horse again. This is not just some random sliding of a stop loss. That's what I don't want to see. If it breaks it, then my stop loss is just another reason for me to stay that tight to price action. So if there's a sudden rip through that I wasn't anticipating, my stop loss is giving me the maximum profits. Again, that may be a shitty belief factor. So see how you've got this high taken, reverse, takes out that low now. It does. Now we're going lower, coming into this range again now. See what I mean? Is you got to make sure once you can see that, you'll say, oh, I'm wrong. So why wait for your stop loss to get hit down here when you see the reversal happening already? And you say, this is what could happen. If I start breaking this low, I'm on the wrong side of this. Well, now you've created a new high and you see a reversal right here. If it takes out this low, comes back into it and goes lower, then I'm on the wrong side of it. So you trail your stop loss up saying, I'm one tick below this level. It took me out. See if it comes back into it. You get back in sync with it. You'd like to see that come all the way back down. It can come all the way back up inside here. Remember this whole cluster. Want to be one tick above that if you're short. Because if that means if it goes up above that, and we get a close above, come back, find support at this, we're going higher. That's knowing how to stay tight with price action. But you got to give yourself the flexibility to withstand all this. And if you're wrong, then you get back in sync with the market. Then it's okay to be wrong because you just paid a premium to get new information to get back in sync with the market again. So if we look at from here to here, 50% retracement, come back up into premium. It's got to get through here now to go higher. Then we use this cluster to find support to go higher. That's a good sign. Poked all the way through here, through that rejection block. Now I like this here to go higher. Change your mind, stay on the horse. So now you've got one that's showing you wants to go higher. This one wants to go lower. You've got a body. You want to see it's already run through it high already. Wicks are doing the damage. Wait for the bodies to see what the bodies are setting up. And this is the crazy Ivan. If he sees you, it's coming, it's gunning for you. Bottom of the hour, Crazy Ivan. Bodies are still below that low. Wicks do the damage. Bodies above it now. Come back, find support. Ivan's got, he sees you. He's coming for you. So we expected this to go lower. Find support off of here. You want to see it just tap that and go. You want to see some intention. As soon as it taps this or the open or the close here, you want to see it hit that with intention to go lower. See how it closed on it? Came back. Now you're starting to gun higher. You're eating through the mean threshold with that candle. You go, oh, that's not good. You don't want to see the mean threshold go. It starts to lose its luster as it gets higher. And if you return all the way back to that, you see a poke through. Then you go, that's definitely not strong. Strongest. Losing some strength. Line in the sand, you don't want to see that mean threshold get taken, kind of like those ones we look for when we're coming back to those order blocks. You don't want to see the mean threshold get taken. And then when you start to go into the wick again, you go, and your upside objective is this guy here. You see that all fills in. The ideal is right there for a short, and you see it poke through it, give you that little indication it wants to go higher. Now the bodies have broken it on the upside, and now we're coming back into here. So if this short and your stop loss is one tick above here, it took you out right there. So now you wait for this candle to get taken on the upside. One tick below here. Continue going higher. Phoenix, good morning. We got 12 likes on the like. So we got 13. I got 13 in there. That's okay. I appreciate all of them. Whoever gives them up, I just appreciate them anyway. 13, 10. It doesn't make or break my channel. See, I haven't got a body above here yet. You see that? Now we've got that consolidation going around. You're stuck inside. We've got a body above this level, so that's giving us an indication it wants to go higher. We're back inside this. This is consequent encroachment. That's good. Or mean threshold of that consequent encroachment of the SIBI. That's great. Now you want to see this accelerate through here, come back, find some support of this, and go higher. Hello, Hans. Good morning. How are you doing? Trading with James. Just discovered you, man. Loving the channel. Well, thanks. Tell your friends. Invite everybody. Slam right there. Oh, let's go long on that. I like that idea. Now, if this trades through here, we got a CAM 3 model. Consolidation. So CAM 1, CAM 2, all the way back into here. CAM 3 would be trade through, come back inside 50% of that leg for a short. It's a nice little CAM 1 model entry there, though. And we get back in sync. So I like this nice little displacement candle we had here. Come back inside it, back into that. Your stop loss would be sitting one tick below that low. Not only is it that little cluster I'm looking for, and that's that snap over there, that's what you want to see, that tear. Snappity snap. Snap off that and start running higher. You got this imbalance right here. We'll come back to that imbalance. You have this here, and you also have that reversal. Come back. It didn't quite give you the reversal, which it did, but it did give you this, and that candle there. I love them. They're all good combinations. move into a profit. And we wanted that to be 6. Crap, doesn't matter. I'll take 1. So now we'll keep looking for higher prices. We're still looking for that 21,000. Where's our carrot? Ah, yes, the Mr. Carrot. James, Mr. Trading with James. You're learning a new secret here. Not very many people, only 34 people understand that the algorithm is actually a vegan. It's not the big monster people think it is. It's just a happy little vegan. It loves carrots. Break above, come back, find support at the candles open or high. Those are the ideal places you want to see it. Tap it and go. Don't come in here. If it trades below here, then we're looking for a run back down into here again. Mean threshold. Bodies hold it. No, it didn't. Let's come back into this guy here. That's going to take us out. That's okay. Didn't cost us anything. We got a reversal. Candle taken on the downside. You're back from here to here. Now you're inside this range. We'll do another CAN model entry. Rinse and repeat until proven otherwise. We'll put our stop loss down here. Oh, I'm at 4 this time. Now it takes me out. A little shit. Okay, so it took this candle out on the downside. Now you're looking for lower prices. Watch this one here. Or did he just wick down and smack me? He traded right back into that level. No body below here yet. Oh, little shit. Deep inside this range. Didn't look at this over here. Looking at this larger range. Look at this big block right here. Totally trade back into that. I was looking right here. Look at the bigger range. You're sitting, this guy's sitting right inside this guy here. So now, before you get long, then again, I want to see that get above here. It just came back into this guy here. So you want to see a continuation and see if it takes out that low. If that closes below 29.54, look for this one to provide support next. This one did. Now you're looking for this one. Once we get a body below that and here, you want to see support here and then drill through that. Watch your bodies. Okay, we got a body below it now. Watch it run up, give it a kiss. Come give us a kiss right here. Peek. There you go. Now you can go lower. Give it a kiss, baby. Now we want to see take out this one right here. There you go. Ah, look at that. Just as we called it, James. Aren't you happy you popped in? Give us a kiss, love. We've got a body below here now. All this is fair game. So what you want to see is I want to see it return back into here. So fill this fair value gap. Come all the way back up into here. Curry fishbowl. That's all for me today, Darren. I have to sleep early. Gotta wake up early for diving tomorrow. Diving? Are you a scuba diver or a high platform diver? Is this like a job for you, curry fish? Diving. Like diving, like scuba diving. I hope it's scuba diving, and I love scuba diving. Darren, don't you have Thanksgiving off? No, that's I'm not American. We did our Thanksgiving in Canada a while ago. Ours was back in October. See how we return back into this right here? That's what you want to see in a continuation on the downside. Russell, hello, yes. Market loves carrots. I guess we should have put this down here. I'm going to leave that up at 21 because I like, no, I'm going to move it down here. Let's stay in sync with the market here so we're not lying to James about how beautiful this little puppy is. We're looking for, yeah, it's looking for, I expect this now. See how there's nothing really in here? I'd expect to see this come through here and take out that low. We're still finding support off of this. So all inside that wick, 50% right there. I want to see that hold now and go lower. If it doesn't, if it breaks above it, look for this cluster to hold support and go lower or go up higher. Right there, hold. Come for your carrot, baby. Come for your carrot. Take the low. Oh, let's set it right down just below the low. And then James gets to see how we feed the algorithm. It's really us that feeds this algorithm, James. Shh, tell nobody. It's just us. We feed the algorithm carrots. They're trying to feed it meat. It's a vegan. So see how you got a reverse here? All these lows are taken, little swing points taken. We have a reverse. So always keep your eyes on this next one that forms. See this here? We took out that low. We wait for this. Do we get a body trade above that? No, we do not get a body trading above that. We get a continuation. Have we got a body trading above this? Look at that, literally freezing on it. And it goes lower. Let's see. Oh, sorry, that's probably right in your ear. So, I apologize for that. I was like, oh, where's my pause button? It's different on this computer. Sorry, I apologize for that. It's hacked right in your ears. Gluten free, vegan, yes. See, this low is now taken. Oh, no, it's not taken yet. It smell carrot. Give it a little nibble. We have equal lows now. See, there's the reverse. Body's traded above it. Watch for this one here now. You want to see a body get above here and use this for support. So it comes back into here. Did we close above that one? What's the close is 948.5. High on this one, 948.25. So it did slightly close above, came back inside, found support. Now you want to look at going long. And we're coming back inside that range from here to here. There's nothing really in here that's going to support a reversal, so you want to see that continue to run back up. Find support off of this little candle here now, right there. That body traded above it, came back, gave it a kiss. Go back inside the range. You want to see this cluster here get taken on the upside now. So quickly you can change direction on us. And we're back into put the carrot. We've already hit that one. We've hit this one again. It's hard to call right now. We're inside this range. We've come back inside this guy again. We run up, hit it, go lower, reverse, off here. If we lose this on the downside, in other words, if we close below here, we're coming back for the carrot deeper. And there is a little highs taken, little imbalance, traded below it, back inside it. Now I'm looking for, we're inside this small range here now. If you clear that candle's high, main threshold, you're going higher. Right there, mean threshold, you want to see it close above it, not on it. See how we're right, there's the low of that candle for continuation. This ends up being the next price leg higher. You want to see it get up, 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 get up there, get through here on a close. Come on. No close, just wicks. We're into the rejection block again. Still inside this range. You got a downside objective here, and you got a premium, and you have a discount. You're inside a tiny, tiny range. And then for the range to extend, you must close above here, not just wicks. Otherwise, you're still stuck inside this guy. And we could retrace all the way down into this guy here. And then you want to see the range to extend, and he did take the carrot out. You want to see that level there get taken on the downside. And then you know the range is going to extend. Phoenix, hit the like and support traders education here. Yeah, this is how you'll know whether or not a range is going to extend. And when you talk about ranges, you got these big ranges. In order for them to extend and go further, keep your eyes on this level. I'll repeat this over and over again. I've been doing the same thing for a year now. You got to make sure you see inversions. You hear Michael mention about inversions. It's his go-to thing. He loves the inversion, and I totally buy into it. I totally love it too. And hopefully you guys will see the value of an inversion of fair value gap and how it can provide support for you and how it can uh, provide a level or a signal that we're changing direction. See how we've got a body above here on a close, and then see where it came down, tapped right on it right here, right there. That's a level of precision on that candle. How many people would just take that candle there and know that that's a level of precision that you're looking at that gives you an indication you're going higher? And we were calling it before it happened. We wanted to get a body above there, and we got a body above it right here. Came back, gave it a little kiss, and then went higher. So you want to take out this high here now, and you want to see this cluster here now with a body above it. That's the next out part of the algorithm. That's the next part of the array. If we don't get a body above it, then you look for any type of reversal. If you see a wick above there, you look for any opportunity for a BISI on this side for continuation back into BISI, SIBI, box to box trading. So now we've got a body above this level here. Watch, let's see if we can get a kiss out of here. Take me to the prom. Give me a date. Come on, give us a kiss, love. And we're on the front doorstep. Oh, she gave us a kiss. Oh, she's so lovely. See that little tiny small imbalance right there? The BISI? That's what we've just taken a high out, just like I explained. We want the kiss and we want to leave. We want to go to the prom. Don't come back here and get all handsy on me. Let's go. Let's go. Stop kissing. Let's go. This is all this grabby in the moonlight stuff going on here now. Let's go. Get in the car. Come on, just one more kiss, love. One more kiss. Let's go. So watch here. If we close below that on the downside, you don't want to see this low get taken. If the low gets taken, look for this order block for a run back into these equal lows below you and this guy down here. The kiss was too good. See, one tick below here. If you're going long, you'd be one tick below that. And you're eating into your consolidation again. More than 50%, I'd be out. Watch this level right here. There's your 50%. Now you don't want to see it break below that at all. That's it. Leave from here, or if it trades through here again, then you're looking for this. That's how precise I would look at that and say, trade below that again, and we're coming for these lows. Stay above it, and we're going to go higher. So you're waking up now, love? She's hearing me yakking away here. So my stop loss would be from here to here because I wouldn't want to see this get taken again on the downside. There's no reason for it to come down here now unless it wants to come for these lows. We've had a body trade below here, trade back up inside that imbalance that we talked about. Now it's rolling over. Now it's going to take here. Now we're looking for this to come down. And I'm wrong again if it trades a body above here. Then welcome to consolidations. Try and call a consolidation at exact points. And you know you're getting a challenge. If you can call small little tiny consolidation candles, and you can call the point where it turns or leaves that consolidation. So right now I'm stuck between this guy here and this guy way down here. And for me, if we take out this on a body trade, we've already traded below here. We haven't got the swing yet, but we've traded below here, traded back up inside that level. We're back to it again. I want to see this get below this level here, find support off this candle here now to go lower into here. If we get a body above here, there you go. If we get, oh, that's her phone. Just turn her alarm off. Look right here. See how the body trades above it right here? We're back to getting a kiss in the prom. Look at that, right there, inside that box. Now you want to see that go higher. And higher you go. Look inside this range. Look for some support off of here. Now I want to see if that goes back up into this range here. This would be my upside objective right there. Keeping in mind you're digging into this candle here now. We're going to move into some profit. There's the first one. I could come all the way back in here. Let's take $200 out of that. I don't want to see that. I want to see a portion of this stay open. We're back inside this order block here again. Would be one tick below that. We have a body above it now, right? So you want to see it come back inside this, get some support off it. Look, watch the mean threshold. You want to see the mean threshold. The bodies, remember the bodies are the important things, not the wicks. The wicks can do the damage, and you want to see that push higher now. We are inside this order block, so you are inside a premium level. That'll make up for that $400 loss we took here. So I don't want to see it come back down below here. That makes up for that loss I took. Now I'd expect to see that run right through here and take out all of this. I'm just catching the quick $1,000 if you can get it. Yeah, it's coming higher. I think it's going to go up to here. Subsequent encroachment. No, I don't want to see this get that taken. So stop losses go in here. I don't want to see that level get taken now. If it does, then we've hit the premium array. It could roll over and come all the way back down into a discount array, way down here. So I do not want to see that get taken. Hence the reason I'm uptight against it now. I don't even like the fact that it's taken down in there like that. That's twice it's hit that consequent encroachment or the mean threshold of that order block. You better start leaving here, mate. Otherwise it's going to come through, snatch me up. See, that $1,000 one would have been perfect. No, I don't like that. I was going to say I'm just going to move it right up to here because I don't like the way it's coming back down here again. Now it's taking it out. Now we're looking for a run back down into the discount array. Now you've hit that premium array. This can happen. Just turn around, show you a reversal, and give you an indication it wants to go lower. I think we broke 1,070. 7 more people, and we would have gained 1,000 people, 1,000 subscribers this year. I started the year off January 1st this year with 77 people in my list of subscribers. So now we've traded above that level. See that? The body's above it. Now you want to see that continue on the upside. We'll go back into going along right there. Stop loss will go down here. No body above here yet. Yeah, bugger's going to take me out now. We did not get a body above here. We just got a body above this. We did not get confirmation. We just got a body above here. You want to see it closed on there? Yeah. Back into this guy here again now. Body, tapped it. Was hoping that would go higher. Did not give us that. Traded right through it. There on a close. Or literally gap down. I should have caught that. And so as soon as it came down to today, you go, ugh, that's coming through me. It's already taken this candle out on the downside. Right here. It'll actually gap below it. That's the one you go, oh, no, it's traded below that level. We're going lower, extending the range. We're back into that, running lower now. That was the last suspicion we had when it took this low out. Right, it has to clear this high with a body. First indication is it's going to go higher is right here. And then it froze right on that rejection block. So keeping in mind, downside objective is Mr. Carrot again. And we'll put him right in here. And we'll give you a box to look for. Back to that order block. Let's sell that. From there, stop loss will go right up, one tick above there. If it runs through here, it's got me again. And this is that whole lunch hour crap. It beats me up after 11 o'clock. It gives you my trade. See, it's already through the mean threshold of that candle already. I want to see that just tap it and go. This is where it's showing you the reverse right here, taking out that low. There's the reverse, gapped above it. We're inside here, so now you're going long, and you're looking for this. If it takes this out again, you're going to go for those equal highs, and it's taking me out one more time, and it just did. So you can see reverse here, trade back to it. You want to see it go lower, and then you got this here. I keep telling you guys, you got to look for these reversals, and I didn't. It just got caught out here. That's why I'm done doing those after 11 o'clock things. I'm going to show you why I went wrong here. You got this little high taken, reversal, trade below it. You want to see this candle get taken on the downside? It does. If you can trade back into that to continue going down deeper into this range, you pull your fib tool from high to low, deeper into that range, you get a nice good discount right back to an old Cam 1 model consolidation. Then you see this reversal here. You say you don't want to see it close above that. You just want to see it come back a wick into here, tap it like that, and you want to see it reverse and come all the way back down again for continuation. But it didn't. It gapped up, and you go, whoa, why are you revisiting this? You've already done that job. It came down inside this, and you go, oh crap, there's a reversal. So I've got a reversal this way, and I got a reversal that way. I wanted to do it, came down, tapped that, said I'm going higher, and I'm going to extend the range the moment I get through that, right there on a close. You came down, gave it a kiss, extended the range. You got a reversal now. You're back inside this range. Watch this level right here. And I tell you, if you don't catch that quick enough, and it even catches me, that's why I lost that trade and put it all the way back up here going, oh, what have I done? There's the reversal right there. So came all the way back in, took my stop loss. I was sitting above this guy here and totally missed this, especially with that gap. You got to be on that quick. So 15 seconds, it caught me. I'll give it that. It's due. It caught me there. And then here's your retrace back into the range. 50% or more. 50%. Continuation above. Right there. Give us a kiss for the prom. Off to the races. This is where we're supposed to go on the last date. They're supposed to give you a kiss and leave like that with intention, not just grabby in the moonlight here, roll over. You want to see this, just fair value gap taken on the upside, body right there, closes above it. This one comes down, gives her the kiss and says, let's get in the car and go. That's what you hear me keep saying. Come on, just give me a kiss and let's get out of here. Stop grabbing around here. Let's go. That's what you want to see. Right off that level. That's precision. That is algorithmic. That is whatever you want to call it. That is what we're looking for. That's what you heard me saying over here. That's what I wanted to see over here. And we're back into this run higher now. Now, had we taken that earlier trade way back here and said, let's just stay in that, this is why you trade. If you're in on an early trade in your 1 minute chart and you're managing on your 1 hour chart, remember we were saying if I just left it alone, that's the problem where I can keep getting, if I'm in these 1 minute charts, you can get these opportunities where you see it, it'll reverse on you and go, okay, I'm out. When we chased it up, down, reverse, continuation on the upside. It's taking this upside candle here now on the larger range. Watch right here at 978. Draw over to 978, 978, 979.00. What's the low on this candle right here? Or the close on that candle, I should say. 978. So one tick high from here. That fair value gap. What the heck am I looking for? It's not even close to one tick. No, it just ran right through it. did not come back and give it a little kiss there. Looking for more upside now. Look for support off these levels here in the hourly. That's your cluster you're looking for a return to. So you're looking for wherever that candle's high is on the hourly level. We want to see a retrace back in here. So you think 11 o'clock, you can see a retracement back on the range that was created. So you can see all the way inside this candle down to that candle's low. One tick below that puts you right inside this guy here. So if we get a reversal during the next hour or so for lunch, and it retraces and comes all the way back to this level and then continues to go forward, that will be your next price leg higher. So if this creates the next reverse back into here, that's the candle you want to see hold price inside this cluster right here. And then you want to see that go higher. So now you look for a reversal. And again, your downside objectives are high, medium, or the consequent encroachment of the wick, the close, and then the mean threshold of that whole thing. If it starts to eat through all of that, you start to get worried the moment you start closing below that. You want to see that one just get tapped, which is pretty close to the mean threshold of this candle, or these two candles, I should say. And you want to see that hold, that consequent encroachment of this BISI here. You want to see that hold price before going higher. $21 at 0.25. Let's say your first objective would be, let me have a look at this on the hourly here. So 21 big figure. That's the mean threshold of this up close candle. You could hit that, turn around and come back down. This imbalance right here, you've already ran it. Now if you get a retracement, you look at that wick, you see you can't see it right there. But then when you open it up, you go, oh, there's a little imbalance right there. If you hit the imbalance, which we've struck through it, you want to see a body get through here now and then start getting through here. Those are the PD rays. If you overshoot your PD rays and it turns on you, go, oh, I was just shy of it. Why was I just shy of it? Then you give it all the rules, all the excuses that people give it, like, oh, it was volume. We didn't have enough volume on that day, or it was a news event, or it's some other bullshit fundamental crap. And then you come in and you go, it landed right on the mean threshold of this candle, and you go, oh, it turned right there. You overshoot your PD array, so be careful about how many arrays you aim for. Now, I've got no problem if you're saying, hey, look, we're going for here. We're going for your carrot, Darren. That's the overall objective. But when you're looking for these quick retracements back on your entry, look for key levels. It has to find support at that. If it doesn't, and rolls over and you go, oh, right now it's rolling over. Is it in a time where I expect to see a wick come back and give us a retracement back into a fair value gap, imbalance, wicks, bodies? All those are important PD areas that we can retrace back into. So if we see a retracement back in here in the next hour or so, keep your eye on this candle here, the high, mean threshold of these two candles, this SIBI down below here, this wicks mean threshold. Look for those key levels to be, see where you bounce off, see where the wick finally ends up with in the middle of this. You go, well, that doesn't make sense because it's not, it's just a little bit in there. It's not even in the consequent encroachment of that, but it does hit the 50% of this wick for support. They're all levels you have to look for. I want to see this mean threshold give way on a close for a run for rejection. Then you take half the wick, I don't know what that is up there. I think it's a 15-second objective. Let's have a look, see if that's a 15-second objective. What the heck is that? Yes, right here. That was on the 27th. Or is it over here? Larger range. Remember the retracement we're looking for? See how we trade below, come back up. Mean threshold of that candle. See how that mean threshold holds? Those mean thresholds, I tell you, they're beautiful things. Right on a time in a bottle, 17 minutes. Mean threshold, time on a bottle, inside the order block. You don't want to see this close above here now. It can wick up into it, that's fine. That's a full close, and you want to see it start taking out this level here down the downside. If it closes above that, you're coming back into this range again, and it's really only this piece up here. What's a 1 minute chart tell us? To the difference between a 15-second chart, how you can see things coming early, takes out that candle on the downside, extends the range, come back up inside that, extend the range. You want to see it come back inside this and extend the range. Well, actually, it would extend the range if we get below here. Extend the range, come into it, and keep working its way down. Like you see these steps that are created. Look for the key levels to stepping off of. Consolidation, CAM model 1, back to a CAM model 1 again. So you've got a CAM model, take out a low, pay yourself, reverse, look for these reversals. Body trades above it right here, gaps down into it quickly. There's a small gap here, taps it, runs up. Now you want to see this candle holds price, and you want to see that run back up into this range here. Your upside is right there, and it just tapped the premium portion. And you'll see me draw these boxes out. So, James, I know you're new to this, but I don't want this to look like I'm just form-fitting this in all hindsight. I'll give this to you after the fact as well. That's the upside box. This is the downside box. This is where you're looking for your price to run to. That's the range you're inside right now. You ran here, you got your reversal, body traded above it right there. You came back, gave it a kiss, extended into the premium portion of this range. You tapped it, came back down to the discount again, run back up to the premium. You want to see it get through premium to extend this range a little higher. Or if it rolls over here now and starts to work through here, you want to see that low get taken and then extend the range deeper into this little box you'd be waiting for down here. So watch how it reacts inside this box. Mean threshold. We're closing above. So now look, watch this. Now provide support to extend that range. Look at this mean threshold here of this candle. Yeah, see it a bit there, Lucas. I'm gonna get all showered up, put on some cologne for my date with Lucas. The rejection block still holding. Now we're close on the downside of this. Look for support here. Change your mind. You got to be flexible and say, you said it was going higher. Well, no, algorithm says no, I'm changing direction. I'm not giving you that. Mean threshold's your next highest candle. You want to see it hold price. If it does, if it gets through that, then you want to see that hold and then start, like, find some support off of this to push higher, to extend your range higher. Right now, we've just come back down into this order block here. So now we're racing, we are struggling between this candle's mean threshold and that candle's mean threshold. If this holds now, and see how it didn't, see how it lets go, now you're looking for a run back into the premium discount, using the premium for leverage to go back in here and keep your eye on this level here now. Small little imbalance down there. See how you keep running from discount to premium, discount, premium into the up, the last up close candle, run back through, give it some support off that premium level again, right the way back down to the lowest part of the discount range, and now you come back up into premium again. This is consolidation, folks. This is what happens when you can get beat up in here really bad. So those are your boxes, and now you want to see those, you want to see them extend through it and push this range higher. Mean threshold again. Bodies are respecting it. Hit that premium level, back to the discount level. You're inside that big box right here with that big range. Were we not calling ES higher today? Discount range, just what we were talking about, what you're seeing in NASDAQ. Look at this. Here's your range. It went from reversal right here, traded back inside it, discount, hits the discount, trades, gives you a bit of a reversal here, trade above it, bodies respect this, you trade back into it, stop loss would be here, running back into the range. You want to see this get taken to the upside, and it gets taken right there. Look for support off of here, and if it continues to run higher and takes this candle out on a close, then look for those two for support, and you want to see this stay open. Rinse and repeat, folks. Where did our British pound go? I can't remember what we said we wanted British pound to do. It was 15-minute chart. Take it to the upside on a close. Came all the way back down inside it right here. Ran up. Now you got this premium array up here. That's what you're aiming for. Euro. High taken. Reversal. Trades below it. Comes back inside the reversal. Beautiful. Beautiful entry for your short from here. You want to see it run back into that level. If it takes that out on the downside close, and there's your downside close, runs back up into order blocks. Now you want to see that thing take out these lows. For this to continue going back higher inside this range, it needs to take out this candle on the upside, and then you're looking for this objective here. Right now we're still supporting off of here to go lower, and you've already given you the indication we want to go lower by taking that out right there. This just a retracement, it's just giving you an opportunity to see if it goes lower. Do you want to see that give up now? Come back, find support at this, and then continue pushing back for these old lows, or it's already taken that out already. Yeah, it's already taken it. So that candle to the upside, aim for here. This needs to hold. We need to take out the initial presentation fair value gap at 9:33 this morning. Take that out, find support at it to start pushing these lows below you. Oil. I think this morning we wanted it to go higher. I would have been in here about 9:30-ish. For oil to go higher off of here. Find support. Look for a reversal. Came back inside the reversal, extended the range lower. Reverse, taking out that low. Trade above it, come back. We got a little bit of support right off of this candle here. See, you have one tick below. See how it literally comes back to here, taps it, perfect for a run back up into rejection block. We did not get a body above here. Well, I guess you would have opened there. Mean threshold. Reverse, a little imbalance right here. Take out that low. Body takes the low. Wick comes back, gives it a kiss, takes it to the prom right there. So that's still showing us our setups, our reversals here. Bitcoin, what does Bitcoin give us? There we go. We want the Bitcoin to get up into here. Where's next? But next objective on Bitcoin is I'd still like to see it come back down and tap this, or at least give you an institutional order flow entry drill. One little tap below that, leave this open and push higher. See if that comes back into this box one more time before going higher. Gold, that's our upside objective in gold. We've come back to here, found support on that. This is where we originally want to see it trade above. Come back, find support, and go. This whole waffling coming back down one more time into this, not what you want to see. So one tick below that low right there would put you back into this consolidation. Ooh. Consequent encroachment of this, consequent encroachment of the breaker. Tap it, and you want to see that really start to accelerate out of here now. Start taking these equal highs and start pushing for that box above us. That's the upside objective for today. I do not want to see this breaker get taken on the downside. I don't even want to see that consequent encroachment get hit one more time. That should stay solid now. You want to see this continue looking at this candle to provide support. Body above, come back, wick, and no more than the open. And keep pushing. UNG, where are we getting for our gas today? Sitting right in the middle. Nothing. Silver. Well, we wanted that to keep going higher there, Craig, and higher it's going. Now we want to see if we can get through this breaker here. Is it a breaker? I guess it would be if we took out that there. What's the high of that candle? 28.53. 28.55. So that's the breaker. We want to see that breaker get taken on the upside. If we do, then we're back into some joy again. Yes, hit the highs. Hells yeah. Looking good. Draw this box out here. You see this premium discount over and over and over again. That's how you call consolidations, man. When markets consolidate, super challenging to call it. Here's how you can manage that. If you can't see a premium discount, run continuously, premium, discount, over and over again inside these small ranges. And this is the hardest thing you'll ever call is consolidations, if you're even trying to call a consolidation. So you're still waiting for it to break out above or below these levels. See how it just ran up there, ran below it, came back inside it again. Now we want to see it run, take these lows out. And you're looking for this little box down here. See the reversal sitting right there? Now you want to see it trade back into this level, and that level right there for continuation on the downside. That's what you're expecting to see. And then you want to see this as your objective. And if it runs through that, see if you've already traded through this, people might think, oh, we're going higher. No, 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 no. We're just retracing because we've already dropped below here. We've got a bearish objective. We've traded back inside that level, and there you go, hit the box. And that's it. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, folks. Right to the box. So now I'm going to, this is a mic drop moment. This is when you get to go, people go, wow, man, how did you know how it was going to call that? And now we can say, now we're stuck between these two. Discount, premium. You want to keep going lower, you reach for the next one. You want to trade through here, find support at this, and start pushing lower. If you like what we're doing, hit the like button. If you're new to our channel, feel free to subscribe. I'm getting ready to go on my date with Lucas, and I guess I could stick around a few more minutes. I want to see where it goes next. Remember, we're looking at our hourly. What's our hourly objective? If you overextend your arrays and you want to start reaching for too high, keep in mind what area could we reach for? There's the imbalance, order block open. And now we want to say, where can we retrace back to? So let's watch, see where this ends up for the hour. Where's our next downside objective? We'd say 954. Is it looking pretty gray out there? It looks pretty gray. Nine, 5, 4. I would say instead of this one, I would say right here. That would be my next downside objectives. See how we find support off the box. Continue pushing lower. Look for this imbalance down here. Deeper retracement inside this range. Well, you guys are going out, right? I guess I'm going. I'm getting the eye. Come on, get ready, have a shower. Let's go. All right, so that's where I'm looking for the downside, the next downside, and look for your reversal now around lunch hour, and then run for back for these highs again. Again, keeping in mind that your daily objective is running for these old highs back here. Because remember, we talked about 2021 up, creating a high for the 2021. Here's your 2021. We're expecting Monday or today to make the high. That's the 21 candle, I think, today. And we're expecting these highs to get taken. So look for that rinse and repeat kind of thing over and over again. And I will see you guys on